Hi, madam. Uh, my name is Arvin, and today I'm going to present the subject about the assignment one in research approach. And this is my group. This is me, Arvin Martin, another my group mate, Mukesh Sharma, and this is another group mate, Muhammad Haizad bin Haidin. Uh, this is our instructions and the first article that I'm going to present is about does customer satisfaction lead to profitability in business? and this is the website link, man. And the brief summary. I mean, the article examine about the several study have proposed a vicious chain involving customer satisfaction and profits. In customer satisfaction, is believed to increase share of spending, which is turn leads to higher customer revenue profitability. And the purpose of the article is many researchers have proposed upright chain of impact from the further developed consumer related benefits. Specifically, fulfillment is remembered to improve share of spending, which thus prompts higher client income and client productivity. This paper expect to inspect this proposed linkage utilizing information from the institutional protection industry. And the methodology is this analysis will based on 81 telephone satisfaction surveys of institutional securities firm client across to continent, that is North America and Europe. Hypotheses were tested by medical analysis, and the finding and result is for unprofitable customers, customer revenue correlates negatively with profitability and positively for profitability consumers. And what I learned from the article is the conventional belief the customer satisfaction should lead to customer retention in turn of resulting in customer revenue and ultimately customer profitability. The findings indicate that this may not always be true. And this is the references in APF formatting. Mm, and this is the dependent variable about this article. Certified customers are proved to be more likely to repeat purchase with loyalty, and since loyal customers are thought to be cheaper to service and the less price sensitive, the expect results should be lower cost the, and higher revenues and thus higher profits. The independent variable is the importance of the customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction is important because it illustrate whether your customers dislike what we are doing. It just shows that high satisfaction lead to greater customer retention, high lifetime value, and a strong brand reputation. That's all for the first article. And the second article is about relationship between and brand innovativeness and customer satisfaction. Mm. The summary about this relationship between brand innovative and customer satisfaction article is to examine the impact of the innovative brand on the customer satisfaction to mediation on perceived quality and to evaluate how customer involvement and communication strategy are moderating variables to validate the relationship between innovative brand and the perceived quality. And the purpose of the article is to inspect the effect of innovativeness on customer satisfaction through intervention of the quality, and furthermore looks at the impact of shopper contribution and correspondence system as directing factors to improve connection and innovativeness and perceived quality. The next is about the methodology. Cluster sampling method is used and data collection from 451 graduates studying in different universities of Shahiwal division to know their processes regarding mobile phone brands. Structural equation modeling technique is used. The findings and the result is the study finds provide huge nexus between innovativeness, satisfaction, innovativeness, so quality customer satisfaction at brand level. The investigation likewise discovers that apparent quality is a huge middle person between brand innovativeness and customer satisfaction. And what I learned about from the article is the study may help me to understand the preferences of different generations. Finding of the study also can benefit the firms of investment decision, brand management, and formulating of innovative strategies for future. This is the about the reference in API formatting for this article, and this is the dependent variable. Innovative plays a key role in changing behavior, purchasing habits, and improving living standard customers. In this era of stiff competition, innovative is the only tool so which business firms do not only fight like a war survival but also obtain competitive advantage. The independent variable is the relationship between satisfaction and loyalty influences the profits. The more customer is satisfied, the more loyal towards the brand. A more loyal customer leads the increase in both sales and profitability. This third article, madam. This is about enhancing customer satisfaction, personal satisfaction, and company reputation with total quality management (TQM). This is the website link of this article. Um, the summary of this article is the effects of performance relevant procedures have not been extensively studied in the past as part of TQM. It means total quality management. Therefore, the concept of the study brings significance added to TQM research and returns the TQM concept to the overall level while considering the requirements. The purpose of the article is to investigate the effects of better quality management on customer satisfaction, personal satisfaction, and company reputation. And there are three methodologies which how to study the issue. The first one is sample and gathering data. The survey was executed among the SMEs in Finland that had maximum of 250 employees and turnover uh, turnover sample of gathering data gathering. The survey was executed among SMEs Finland that had a maximum 250 employees and a turnover of less than UR 50 million according definition of SMEs. The second was measures, and the This is the one common method bias and non-response bias. The result of this article is a study found that two total quality management dimensions, namely customer focus and product management, were associated with customer satisfaction, whereas for the QM dimensions, namely management, leadership, customer focus, personal management, and risk management, are associated with employee satisfaction. None of the total quality management dimensions were related to company reputation. The company size and the certificate system were not found to affect customer satisfaction, person satisfaction, and company reputation. The thing I learned from this article is this study demonstrates the relationship between comprehensive total quality management and customer satisfaction, personal certification, and company reputation. The study contributes to the TQM literature by investigating the role of TQM in company performance by utilizing a comprehensive framework of contemporary TQM dimensions. And this is the EPA formatting of the results. And this dependent variable of this article, that is, dependent variable is a variable who depends on other variables, whereas the variable in like change dependent variable is study is customer loyalty, while the intervening variable is certification. This is the independent variable. This is independent variable to assess performance, sales, expenses, profitability, and more. When it comes to sales, the independent variable mix is something like customers, demographic, and certification. That's all for article number three. This is fourth article. This is about impact of supply chain of organizational performance mediated by customer certification. This is the case study about the from a dairy industry. Mm, okay. On the brief summary of this article is Enchased organizational performance requires supply chain management to be treated as a strategic function. Managers looking at the processing manufacturing level must focus on improving supply chain performance indicators through collaboration with supply chain stakeholders. And the purpose of the article is to empirically test the relationship between supply chain performance and organizational performance mediated by customer satisfaction. And the methodology of this article is respondents to this country include all of the supply chain stakeholders, managers working in the dairy industry, and bulk milk chillers, coolers, farmer producers, wholesalers, transporters, retailers, and consumers. The final sample has 67 firms and their forward and backward linkages, taking the total sample size to 1,139. Mediated analysis was performed by SPSS MOS V20 record பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். Um, analyzed the impact of the supply chain performance on organizational performance mediated by customer satisfaction. And the finding and result of this article is the finding of the study revealed to the supply chain performance positively impacts organizational performance and customer satisfaction partially mediates in the relationship between them. And the thing I learned from this article is the existing literature by adopting a new supply chain performance measurement approach. The current literature has focused primarily on supply chain practices to study their impact on the customer satisfaction and organizational performance. The present study demonstrates how improvement the supply chain and enhance organizational performance through customer satisfaction. And this is the references in APA format. And the dependent variable about this article is having a efficient supply chain means you can beat your competitors on retail price and improve your profitability. Having high performing operations also means you will be able to meet the exceed your customers' expectation and delivery of their product. And the independent variable is to epitome the customer certification in supply chain in quite simple. The ability to deliver the product of the customer at the correct place, at the correct time, in the correct quantity and quality, and the proper price. That's all from me.
Good morning, madam. My name is Mukesh Sharma. The article title that we chose is Customer Certification. The first article will be Customer Satisfaction, Service Quality, and Customer Value of the year 2000 to 2015. What does this article examine? The study gives numerous helpful experience into the exploration, practice, and patterns of related examination and ideas for future exploration, particularly for accommodation and the travel industry analysts. What is the purpose of this article? This paper expects to survey cordiality and the travel industry research on consumer loyalty, CS, administration quality, and client esteem distributed in a few laid out naval lines and the travel industry diaries over the beyond 15 to 16 years. Methodology, how does the author study the issue? The study assessed 242 articles showing up in 6 shows cordiality and the travel industry diaries and 71 articles in 4 business diaries that were distributed on CS, SQ, and CV over the time of 2000 to 2015. And the finding result will be while research on the points was developed continually during the period in the cordiality and the travel industry field, it has declined in the overall business discipline over a similar period. Cordiality and the travel industry research depend vigorously on get sectional information through an overview approach. What have you learned? The study gives an uncommon, far-reaching audit of speculations, techniques, conversation, focuses, suggestions, constraints, and finishes of the concentrates on CS, SQ, and CV distributed in person friendliness and the travel industry diaries through resilience. Okay, the dependent variable will be thusly this paper plans to sum up illustrations gained from past exploration and give ideas to future examination on the points in the friendliness and the travel industry display. The independent variable will be the advantage of zeroing in on consumer loyalty are clear. However, fulfilling clients can take some experimentation. The key is industry needs continuously mean to do an amazing job for clients and rest of the different divisions to assist in supporting your client experience. So the next article will be a study of service quality, corporate image, customer satisfaction, visit intention, and word of mouth evidence from the KTV industry. What does this article examine? The concentrate likewise showed proof of the signification of having a positive corporate picture and published elevated degrees of consumer loyalty. Albeit corporate pictures was found to have no huge impact on return to goal. It affects clients aim to speak positive things about the KTV organizations. What is the purpose of the article? This paper expects to grasp the effect of administration quality on corporate picture and consumer loyalty. Moreover, This concentrate likewise inspected the impact of corporate picture and consumer loyalty on return to aim and informal. Methodology, how does the author study the issue? The study utilized the overview poll strategy and gathered information from 250 respondents containing clients who had karaoke singing involvement with the karaoke TV, KTV. The halfway list squares primary condition demonstration was utilized in the review. The finding result will be this investigation discovered that health quality affects corporate picture and consumer loyalty. Corporate picture doesn't impact return to the aim, however, affects informal. However, consumer loyalty impacts return to goal and informal. The intervention impact of the corporate pictures and consumer loyalty is additionally observed to be huge for the vast majority of the connections. What you have learned. This investigation discovered that health quality affects corporate pictures and consumer loyalty. Corporate pictures doesn't impact return to the aim, however, affects informal. Moreover, consumer loyalty impacts return to the goal and informal. The dependent variable for this article will be the concentrate likewise showed proof of the signification of having a positive corporate picture and accomplishing elevated degrees of consumer loyalty. Albeit corporate picture was found to have no huge impact, no return to goal. It affects clients' aim to spread positive things about the KTV organization. For example, clients who see emphatically about the future of the organization are bound to express certain things, post positive things on the web, and compose a positive survey online about the organization. The independent variable will be consumer loyalty is characterized as the estimation that decides how blissful clients are with an organization item, administration, and capacities. Consumer loyalty data, including reviews and evolution, can assist an organization with deciding how to best improve or change its item and administration. The next article title will be Customer Certification and its Measurement in Hospitality Enterprises with voice and update. What does this article examine? The rundown gives a decent outline to specialists who require a far-reaching survey of the accessible estimation on scales for the consumer loyalty. What is the purpose of the article? This investigation discovered that health quality affects corporate picture and consumer loyalty. Corporate picture doesn't impact return to aim, however, affects informal, while consumer loyalty impacts return to the goal and informal. The intervention impact of corporate picture and customer loyalty is additionally observed to be huge for the vast majority of the connections. Methodology, how does the author study the issue? The latest exploration on consumer loyalty estimation and scales is summed up and introduced in the paper. Findings and results. Following a conversation on the aspects and quality of fulfillment, the primary techniques for estimating fulfillment are recorded, and culturally diverse issues that influence fulfillment are explored. What have we learned? Following a conversation on the aspects and qualities of fulfillment, the primary techniques for estimating fulfillment are recorded, and culturally diverse issues that influence fulfillment and are explored. At long last, the paper closes with a complete survey of the ongoing internet-based devices and strategies accessible for estimating consumer loyalty. The dependent variable for this article will be explains how to customers satisfied by the hospitality and the tourism industry. It shows the feedback of the customer by services. Independent variable. Consumer loyalty is significant on the grounds that it represents whether your client-based preference what you are doing. Research shows that high fulfillment prompts more networking, client maintenance, higher lifetime esteem, and a more grounded brand maturity. Low consumer loyalty scores are significant as well. They can uncover client travel spots and give information samples based of knowledge on the most proficient method to work on your item. That's all from me, Miss. Thank you.